Yo, welcome to the video, guys. I've not recorded in a couple of days. It's been like 5 days since I uploaded. That's on me. You know, you just can't find anything to record, can't find anything, because with my content style, it's hard to find things out there to record, to be honest. Like, I'm talking about just random shit, so you can find random shit, but like, it's not worth being content, you know what I mean? But whatever, let's bypass that real quick before I get into the video. 99% of people are not subscribed to my channel who watch my channel. Please subscribe. 99% is demonic, and I just hate that number. So please sub. And yeah, today we're talking about finally something that happened. You guys know who Wilbur Soot is, perchance. He was a guy who got first popular, not first popular, but mainly popular off of SMPs, like Dream SMP and all that Minecraft stuff, like the time in it, that era where like Dream and everyone was the most popular. So he is part of that community, and he did some things that people didn't like, and like that was just horrifically wrong. I mean, like, no one should ever do it, right? And I'm trying to sum it up. Let me just sum it by he had a girlfriend who was also part of like the whole community, and then he would do weird shit like bite her was one of his main things. Like, he would bite, and you know, it's not that crazy. I guess it was like little nibbling thing that he just liked, which I guess she said she was okay with. But then he started like getting worse, like just biting harder and harder and harder, and it's just like eventually I guess she had like a safe word, but whenever she would use the safe word, he would just bite way harder. Like, he would just get more aggressive to the point this was in public, by the way. He would do this in public. Like, there's stories of him with her friend. By the way, oh yeah, before people get mad about this, like, I'm just spouting something. These are not allegations. Let me tell you, these are not allegations. This is fact. This is what he said. He agreed that what she said was true, and this is what was stated. This ain't allegations. This is fact. This is what happened. And so he'd be a lot more aggressive and like just do that, right? And it was already insane because she'd have bruises and stuff all over her, just some crazy shit, right? And then he also would like manipulate her crazy. Like, he would talk about, look, I want to have kids, have a white picket fence life, I want to have this, that, like just a lot to like keep her into the relationship. Eventually, you know, when you're this much of a sicko, it's not gonna work out. And she said nah, and she broke up with him. And then he had a lot of things that he would do, I guess, to keep her into the relationship. It would be like him biting. I went back to the biting. Like, he would leave his house. This is like one of the bigger parts. He would leave his house in absolute filth, like disgusting filth. And I'm talking like, you guys know what's it called, Asmongold, bro? Like how filthy Asmongold's house was, and how everyone knew how bad Asmongold's living like situation was. Like, apparently it's quote unquote worse than that. And because she still loved him, like, still, you know, you like, if you've been with someone for years, that doesn't just deplete, you know what I mean? So she would like help him clean this, that, and he would, behind her back, he would say shit like, I don't like, to his friends about, I never clean this, that, because I know that she'll just come and fucking do it for me. Like, talking shit about her, this, that, like, and he's a pretty much some large dickhead shit. Then she eventually comes out with this story because there was a lot of like cancel stuff going on at this time. Not saying like she was saying that, and then not saying that she just hopped in on some cancel train, but then she, what's it called? Then he dropped an apology to it, where the apology was basically just him saying, yeah, I did it, but he didn't validate her feelings or anything. He just said, I did this, you know, I'm looking into myself, I'm gonna try to better myself. Not really apologizing at all. It wasn't really an apology in any sense. So much so in the comments, there's like all his friends and everyone is like in those comments talking about like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? And I guess I'll show some of those comments. Like, I'll put them, like, I might just float them around the screen right here, like bang 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 bang. I might just like chirp them in over my face, I don't know. But the biggest one is another the SMP nigga Dream, who we all know got canceled for some shit a little bit ago. Not really canceled, because, you know, when your content panders to children, it's hard to cancel you, you know what I mean? And even though cancel culture is like a weird thing in general, it's like not very black and white, but yeah. So he dropped like a whole response thing, which I think I just gotta read this to you, because Dreams was like, let me just read this. It was pretty obvious. He says, she said she withdrew, hold on. She said she withdrew consent using her safe word, and that you frequently would intentionally bite down harder afterward to the point she would scream. Even isolated from everything else is clearly abuse. While reading this, I was waiting for you to talk about the issue, to say anything at all, to finish reading and find out you didn't acknowledge it once. I really don't. Oh yeah, he didn't acknowledge it. That's the big issue. He didn't acknowledge that it happened, bro. He was like kind of just saying shit happened, but he never specified to what happened, right? And he's basically saying he's disappointing. All his friends were saying that this was like very disappointing, this, that. Even Lil Tay was saying that this is disappointing, like it's bad. Like everyone's against him, right? Actually, fuck throwing those things up. Like, I'ma just say people, if you know them, you know them, right? Puns, well, another big face in the SMP thing, says you're growing to take therapy is not taking accountability. You're discrediting the person you hurt. This is shameful. Lil Tay said this is narcissism at its finest. Purpled, disappointing response focuses on the victim's thoughts and feelings, not your own. Amesy said you started this off defending yourself by claiming you've changed, making it about you, then left the most simple yet most important thing for last, an apology. All right, and you must be thinking, bro, this happened months ago. What are you talking about this now for? He dropped another thing right now, which is his welcome back to YouTube. Let's just play that real quick.
Hi everyone, I'm back from my break.
You took a break? Motherfucker, you were exiled. You were shunned off of YouTube. What you mean you took a break? Bro, you know what you did. You can't just say you took a break. You know what you did. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out for you guys right here. So just, the rest of the video is gonna play out here.
I just want to make this quick video to briefly talk about what the four of us at Lovejoy have planned for the rest of this year. But first, I wanted to mention some stuff was said about me on the internet a couple of months ago. And if you haven't already seen, I responded back in February. That response is all I want to say on the matter for now. And yeah, I'd much rather talk about what the plan is for us going forward. So going into summer, we're going to be doing a tour of Australia. So if you live in Australia and you want to see Lovejoy play live, we really hope to see you there. In a couple of months, we'll be releasing our new single, I'll Look Good When I'm Sober, which we've been working on for ages now, and we're really excited for you to hear it. And of course, we're very excited to get back into the studio, writing and recording, and we'll show you what we've got when we've got it. But yeah, I hope you're all well, and I'll see you soon.
So as you can see at the end of that video, there's really no, like, if you never took accountability in the first place, you gotta do it at some point. You can't just come back and say, well, hey guys, I'm back from my break, bro, and yeah, I'm ready to get back to making content, this, that, here's my tour, I'm going on tour, this, that. Like, dude, no. I've seen people like, what's his name, Atrioc, who he had that whole scandal thing about him doing some stuff, not gonna bring that back, but he had that going on, and you know, he said he apologized for real. Everyone realized it was a genuine apology, and he just kept it pushing. Eventually he came back and he did better. He showed support for people. It helped, like, made a whole company thing taking down what he partook in, because he really realized that he was bad and that the situation was bad. And yeah, just be like that, bro. You can't just come back and say this, hey, I'm back, whoa. Like, no, dude, I don't have to lie. I need you to stay off YouTube. I need you to stay off, bro. Until you give a full apology, a proper apology, you don't belong on a platform anymore. Even if you apologize, I don't know if you still deserve a platform, because this shows that you don't care. You might just do an apology for the sake of getting your platform back, which is, yeah. Hope that doesn't happen. Hope you don't get a platform back. Fuck you, and yeah, peace.